When?
Right now.
Okay.
Good morning, Eugene. Verna Reedy here with Cable Access of Lane County's production of the 2011 Celebration Parade. This year, my co-host, Mr. John Duran.
Hello, folks.
Some of you might know him as the Outlaw Chef. So, hence we have this little basket of yummy-looking food and a cute little sweet potato dolphin. But we'll get to that more a little bit later.
Yes, a little later.
Here, let's set that up there. That
Sure. I actually am very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. It's been 4 years. I've been on the waiting list. And I want to give you this wonderful daikon rose for you, and comes with
so
glitter. Thank you for inviting me again. It's a great area.
That's lovely.
We're looking
That's
at
so great.
High Street and 11, a new location.
Can I eat that later?
Sure, you can
Yeah.
have this later.
You're right. We do have a new location because we're remodeling downtown this year, and
Yes.
so we have a new route. And we're on 11th and High Street down here, and we have a good view of the parade coming our way. We have the police on their motorcycles moving through, and all this lovely glitter. And so we'll be getting to the parade right away. We've got about 75 or so entries this morning. Should
Yes.
be a good parade, about an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
And full crowd, lots of people, lots of kids, of course, lots
just
of dogs.
Filled up all of a sudden. And they're coming down. I can now hear them.
Yep.
We're going to start
we
off.
always start off with the color guard.
Color
so
guard.
before they get here, just remind you one
Yes.
more time, this is Cable Access of Lane County, CTV 29. You too can make your own programs, and we'll be talking more about that as the day goes on. But remember, they're out at Sheldon High School.
Who is?
Cable Access.
Oh, Cable Access, of course. I don't visit very frequently. Now that I know how to do my editing at the house. But yes, that's where the location is, that's where the studio is, that's where all the equipment is, and that's where you can learn to produce a program like this.
And we just got another grant to do
Yeah.
total massive upgrade to get up to speed digital-wise, so it's very exciting.
So come early.
Come early. Come early and stay late. They're open. They always need volunteers out there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, after 4 o'clock, you can give a call at 541-790-6616. And we're about ready to get drowned out by the color guard. The Highlanders Pipe Band, they always open for us every year. So
Yes, and there they are.
there they are.
The
coming
Girl
on
Scouts.
through. Let's take a listen, everybody. And wave. We gotta wave.
Yes, we got to wave.
This is so fun. Every year.
Oh my gosh, look at those. They look so good. Oh, I love that music. I'm getting chills in the heat. Oh, it's so neat. Oh, yeah. You feel that vibration?
I do feel that vibration. Coming through the square now, we've got the Grand Marshals of the parade. Theme
And-
is all about cooperative education.
Yes, it is. And they are raising the roof.
Yay!
And they're waving.
Yay! We'd like to remind
Yeah,
everybody
there
that
she
we don't
is.
have a monitor up here, so we don't know when we're actually on the air
Not
and
at
when
all.
the parade is actually on the air. So we're just doing the best we can this afternoon, or this morning it
Yes,
is.
we are. And as always, that's what it's like on CTV.
One stripped input cable and no monitor.
Yes, and there's the mayor.
Yay, the mayor. She's out this morning.
Yes, and
Hard
she's got a hard hat on.
Hard hats, one and all, which is really good. She's been wearing a hard hat a lot this year with all
yes.
these new renovations happening.
That's true. They are wearing their outfits.
And our mayor getting a little bit of national recognition.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, she's doing it for Eugene's.
a lot of action. Thank you.
And they
thank
are
you.
working after this parade. They are going straight to the ditches. Well, they're not ditches anymore, but oh, look at that vehicle. Now
KRVM radio.
Oh, that's cable.
KRVM. Also out there at Sheldon High School.
Yes.
Next door to the cable access station.
And pink hair.
KRVM 91.9. Always on track for good music. Yay!
And that's their big, they brought their tower. They brought their tower
Broadcasting
with the
tower. That's
broadcasting.
nice.
Broadcasting. Isn't that something?
I love
Wow.
it how everybody gets so all the volunteers in each
Yes.
of these groups get so involved and spend all their time putting this stuff together.
They are all
We have
together,
our own
family
little
and kids.
display this year, thanks to you.
Oh yes, we have a display right here.
That's right. So yeah, the theme this year is raising your roof, or raising the roof.
Yes. And
Habitat for Humanity, that kind of goes with the whole building houses for people thing. But then think about raising your voice, thinking about raising your consciousness. That's like all in the top of your head there.
yes, that's true.
Raise your own roof.
Yes. We want to raise awareness for local foods. That's what I bring into this viewer.
And I just want to raise local awareness for Eugene.
Sure.
It's a heck of a place.
It
isn't
is. It is.
I've been here since '93 and still love it. I do.
93. Wow.
1993, I know.
Wow,
It's
that's
been
a
like a
long time.
really long time.
Yes.
So we're waiting a little bit for the bounce gymnastics to come through the square. Got any personal gymnastics experience?
I've always wanted to be a contortionist.
Oh,
Yes, I've always wanted to be flexible, be able to reach. I play tennis, and I'd be able to spin my whole body to get a
right.
good, powerful.
Good follow through.
Yeah, good
Right
follow
on,
through.
Right on.
But we might find one here on the back of the truck.
Well, let's take a look at bounce gymnastics, and they're also a circus art center, which kind of I wanted to be an aerialist. You know,
Sure.
you know, you climb up the piece of rope and fabric and hang yourself
Oh,
upside
and you hang-
down and
Oh, I
spin
see.
around. And, yay!
Yes. Look
That
at
would be kind of fun.
There they are, and they've got their mat, but they're not on the mat yet.
Perhaps we're going to get a demonstration.
Yes. Hopefully they'll stop.
Maybe they'll
Maybe they'll stop right about
Stop right here.
here. My gosh, they
Oh,
got a
they're
big,
not
huge
stopping.
forklift. What is that for?
That's to raise
Oh.
up that silk aerial. Oh, there's a
Oh, they are.
contortionist.
They are. They're going to raise it up. And a contortionist. Oh, yeah.
Well, we have girls doing the splits, all sorts of things.
Yes.
Folding in half at the waist. That's good.
And they're.
You better get started.
They
Getting
better
a little
go
bit
right
of a
now.
late start.
Look at, they've got about a 2-minute window
Oh, there
there.
they
There
go.
she goes.
There they go. I wonder if we
And
can
she's-
see that on the screen.
I wonder if they can.
Anyway, you can hear some drums, everybody, coming through the square. That's going to
Who
be
is coming
Woman's
next?
Space.
Oh, woman's space.
Now, who hasn't heard of Woman's Space if you've been in Eugene for any length of time?
Positive action.
Positive action, helping people out that need some help.
And they are there.
They
They're
have a 24,
spring.
right? They have a 24-hour crisis line and lots of resources for people who need their help.
Look at them. They're all purple. That must be a theme. I'm reading End the Silence. Yes. And then there's some fine
And
print.
of course, they have fine print signs we can't really see here, but yeah. In this case, domestic violence and silence don't really go together.
No, it doesn't.
Now we got the Sheldon Dance School, or School Dance
Oh, the
Band.
school dance band.
Sheldon High School Dance Band.
Oh, yes.
Woo! Lady
Oh,
Gaga! Ode to Lady Gaga.
Oh, look at the excitement. Oh, that's fun.
That's very fun. Woo! Look at him go!
That's loud.
Yeah, look at all those homemade costumes. Open those closets. That's excellent.
Oh, very creative. Very sweet. Yes. Wow. We should do that.
Thank goodness for Lady Gaga, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have any good dance.
We wouldn't know how to
music
dance
these
in the
days.
street, you're right.
It's true.
It's-
Keep that street dancing going.
Keep it going. Well, they should just keep going around and around like that. Oh, there they are. We're finished with them.
All right, that
Okay,
was a lot of
wow,
fun.
that was fun.
Hey,
Now
you're
here's a little
watching
help.
Cable Access Channel 29, and this is the 2011 Eugene Celebration Parade, Raising the Roof.
Yes, and if you want to participate with CTV, call them at 790-6616. And what do we have coming down here now? Oh, yes. This is
race? I'm not seeing.
Oh, the bed
there's
race.
the
There it
bed.
is.
There we go. That was a
It's
little
a- it's a
confusing. We're
single
having
bed.
bed races this year. How fun!
Yes, right
And
after the parade.
Right after the parade, and we hope to maybe get somebody down there. We could show you some of that. But there's groups of co-workers racing on beds,
And they're running.
And
I
they're
mean, they're
running.
not walking the bed. They're running the bed.
so here we are. This is all a bunch of businesses getting together. A little promotion. That's
Little promotion.
good.
I've heard of Peterson.
Uh-huh.
And yes, it's, oh, there's the second bed.
The
At
Waiter
least they got somebody in
Olympics,
there.
yeah. So the Eugene celebration today.
yes.
Well, the problem is you won't be seeing the show until it's over.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you're down here, you can get in for free. Until
Some
1
people may
o'clock
not
today.
see this
I know.
right now, and so that's what we're here for.
So here we come, a crowd pleaser, crowd favorite. Favorite.
Favorite?
Favorite.
Is it your favorite too?
Yeah.
Ah.
Did those elocution exercises before I got started. Anyway, Willamette High School.
Yes, well, look at how fast
Industry
they're
and
going.
engineering team.
They're
here
going a
with
lot
their
faster than
zippy
last
little
year.
cards.
I
Yeah.
think they're getting better at their trade. Look at them zipping around. Three-wheelers,
That's awesome.
battery operated,
Yeah.
and how long can they go for 1 hour? I think that's the test.
Well, I don't know. They're 100% student operated, constructed, and conceived. And
Yes.
Yes, the adults are there to help them. They're all electric.
All electric.
Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome. I would like to have one of those. Look at that. You can go
They,
and...
they see how they can race and travel the farthest on a 1 hour.
Now that's raising the roof for transportation. That's
they do
what
a
we're looking
1 hour
for.
race on 2 small batteries.
2 small batteries?
Yeah, I just
Wow.
finally figured that out. That's pretty good. Asian Council.
Council.
17 groups forming
Yes.
the Asian Council.
Yes, and it's a yearly event at the fairgrounds, and it's one of the largest. Really draws a lot of people.
And they always do an awesome job decking out their
Listen to
floats.
that. Wow. It's a dragon. I think it blinks. Oh my gosh, all 17 are right behind.
It's great. Asian and Pacific Island countries all coming together, forming a council. I think that was a brilliant idea.
Excellent idea. Sharing the culture right here in Lane County. Oh boy,
And
that
I
spice
I love it when they all bring out the traditional
Yes,
the
yes,
outfits and kites and flags,
yes.
origami.
You know, this,
I used, yeah.
yeah, this community that's right here on the streets, it's like they get blended in with everything, and sometimes you don't see them. Wait, I don't see me
We have
sometimes.
the Philippine American Association coming through. Also, there's
Yeah.
Taiwanese organization, association, Chinese,
look at the
Japanese.
colors.
Yeah, it just goes on and on. This is great.
I love Asian food. It's one of the lighter cuisines. And they really do make beautiful flowers like this. This is
And
where
you
this
can
comes
get
from.
fresh homemade sushi locally here.
Ah, yes,
right?
yeah.
It's great.
Oh, look at that crown over there. That looks nice. It's wearing a nice feathers. And the Martial Arts
Yeah.
Institute.
That's right.
Are they part of this? Yes.
Never really got much into martial arts myself because of all that yelling you gotta do.
You do, because you don't want to feel
I'm
the
a little
pain.
shy for that.
No, your shyness would go
Well,
away
I know
when-
I got weird shyness issues. Doesn't seem like I'm shy, but that business makes me
And
feel
that's more
kinda
like,
silly.
"Huh!"
Yeah, it makes me fil silly.
Yeah.
Oh, we get
wait
a
a minute. We're gonna have
demonstration. There we go.
Hey,
Oh!
oh!
Take him down.
Take them down,
in the
right in the
square.
pavement.
All
Oh,
right.
they gave.
They should go work
doing
with
it?
EPD and give him some tips. Look at that. He's still smiling.
And they're both blue belts. Yeah, he's smiling. Ah, they shook hands. Okay.
he let him down easy too. Notice he didn't slam him
He
on
didn't
the concrete.
slam him,
That was
boy.
good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I think they were friends. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
and they're
we-
still coming down with wonderful banners, little flags. Oh,
those
yes.
I love the
Now
silk
that
things.
is
It's beautiful.
That is
And all
fun
those
and
little
easy.
girls getting there.
I see a bunch of fruits and vegetables coming up here. Oh my gosh! Is that the Sundance Natural Foods?
It will be. It will be. And there we
There
go.
they
All the
are.
good stuff. Yay.
Yay, yay, yay!
Grapes and peas, tomatoes.
Give peace a chance.
Give peace a chance.
Peas,
Okay.
tomatoes, cucumbers, corn.
They're celebrating food that grows in the ground.
That's right.
today.
And they're celebrating
Take care of your
local.
dirt, everybody. Look at the big tomato.
Yeah, the big tomato.
The Assistance League of Eugene coming on through next.
What do we have here?
40 women marching in costumes.
Is this the Assistant League of Eugene? Yes, AL.
Raising up our community. Yeah, they have that thrift shop I really like on Willamette Street.
Caring. Yes, it is. It's
Yeah,
called
they've got really good clothes in
Gently
there.
Used.
Yeah, gently
Beautiful.
used. Yes, that's their motto.
That's their motto.
Woo!
Yeah.
Well, it did kind of fly out
That
of the mouth,
part
but that
wasn't
was
as
good.
loud
That
as the
was
letters.
good.
They're good at lettering. Oh, yes.
We've got our part of our crew down there, right,
Yes.
standing in the
Right.
street.
We've
So
got a
we're
great crew
street
today.
level, street level. We got
Yes.
Alexi on the camera there. That's great.
Yes. And David on the roof over here.
Next, KZL's coming up.
KZL.
KZL Radio.
Oh, that is so popular. I don't wake up with KZL. I wake up with Pasco, but
Oh,
it's
I know,
KZL time.
yeah. So the DJ, Mr. Mark, is in there with his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been doing the show for like 18 years or something.
Wow. And in
And
the parade.
Willamette Valley Greyhounds, you see them coming through. Always
Greyhounds.
Greyhounds to go along.
People love
They
their
get
Greyhounds.
Well, they do. They get discarded though. You know, you got to get an upgrade to a Greyhound every once in a while.
Oh, you
so
do?
these people, well, yeah, let's not
Look
get
at
into
them.
that
Okay.
part. But you
They
know,
look tired.
adopt a Greyhound. Well, they're retired.
Ah, they're
And
retired.
they're hot
I
because it's
see.
hot out here.
It is hot out.
And then we've got the roller.
Oh, the roller derbies. Look at this,
the
is
Elmwood
packing.
City roller girls. A big and upcoming industry in Eugene, I might say. Everybody's talking about jobs and such. These ladies provide great commerce.
Oh, yes, yes. 4
And we
years
have
running.
some of their shows on cable access, which is great.
That's right. And they're there ready to race.
They're there ready to, oh, there they go.
And there they go.
Have you ever been to a derby game?
I have
They're
not.
Really fun. If they're really
I have
fun.
seen it on CTV because it's a special.
And they have
when
all
they're
these
on.
great names like Rip Your Head Off, shh, you know, like Williamson or whatever, you know, great names.
Oh, yeah.
Bike Friday.
Bike Friday. This is the bike I want to get someday. Look at that. You
They
can just
have
pack
the
it.
Tandemonium band, and when they come down, we'll be able to see this contraption. It's very Dr. Seuss-like.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's a big guitar or banjo.
They've got great
That
bikes. They've got.
just goes
They
to
open
show.
up. They fold up. They travel well. They're local.
Yes, they're light and local. That's
Look
right.
at them go. Yeah, that's great.
And they're making a big circle here in the square.
That's very nice. They're going around and around.
Yes. It goes to show you that you could learn how to ride a bike if your bike is a Bike Friday. Oh my God.
That's great.
That guy is balancing right there. That's not easy.
Next up is the Bhangra group from
Ooh, the-
Yoga West of Eugene.
Oh yes.
Bhangra's still one of my favorite at-home workouts.
Oh, you work
Put
out
on a
with
little
them.
Hindi rock and
Yes.
roll, and there you go. It's great.
And the hula hoop, I didn't know. It's excellent with the hula hoop. Oh, I like that movement. No, this is the best music I've heard so far. Oh, yes. And the Joker. Wow, they brought their speakers too.
That's a great high high energy workout. They're gonna be skipping all around this tour route today. Here we have Da
Beautiful
Vinci
colors.
Days.
How many?
Kinetic
3, 4,
sculpture.
5. 5.
Kinetic sculpture.
And it's they're making it really easy.
Da Vinci Days, that's up in Corvallis.
In Corvallis.
Festivals supporting all of this science and technology and art coming together.
Oh, we have the volunteers in policing. And here they come. Wow. Let's see. Now,
This is all about people volunteering to help the police.
yes.
And they're talking their numbers, but I can't hear from up here. There's so much going on.
There is. I think we're going to get a break here pretty soon.
Anyway, a lot
Yes.
of seniors and stuff. I saw some volunteers riding bikes
Whoops.
around this morning.
Yeah?
So
Oh,
it's
you
good.
did?
They check
Yes.
on, like if you go on vacation, they'll come and check out your house and make sure, everything's good. They take care of graffiti and, help the cops out, work on the cars. They probably clean the cars and do maintenance and stuff. Who knows?
Yes. Well, I also hear that they cite violators,
Well, I'm glad the police
disabled
are-
parking.
Yeah,
So,
they're
if they see
doing
anybody
their thing.
disabled that's not disabled in a parking spot, they're going to cite you. They've got nice cars, volunteer cars.
So this is new. Everybody's
Yes.
got their own little spiel for us. I hear a bullhorn coming.
I know, now that is loud.
Animals and Disaster Response Team, and that's in Lane County,
There it
Oregon.
is.
Now, is this new? I think
is-
this might be new.
Animals in disaster response team. Are they talking about like animals that are neglected? Are
No, I
these-
think in a disaster.
Oh, in disaster.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
It's part of the community emergency response team we have here in town. We're in a hurricane or earthquake zone, right?
Oh, that's right. And volcanoes.
And whatever
Down
else.
the road.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That makes me happy, of course.
Yes. Yeah, to think about the dogs.
Well,
And
if
this
you're
is-
going to have the dog as a part of the family or the guinea pig or whatever, then
That's
that has
right.
to go all the way across the board. Otherwise it just gets unhappy.
And this is the first time I've heard about it right here at the parade. So I'm glad they're here.
More of our emergency response team here. They're all
Yes.
about being prepared.
Community
Yes,
Emergency
sir.
Response Team. We are your neighbors. There's 500 of us trained. We are trained by the city of Eugene.
Oh,
We
the
will
CERT
be
program.
the first responders because it's our neighborhood that got hit. If it's a big hit, we may be your only responders. All volunteers, these folks. We don't get a penny for this. 682.
They don't get a penny, I just heard that, but
They
they
didn't get a
get
penny.
lots of praise.
682, 6000. Put it on your phone. We are not pressmen.
Well, that's good.
Sir.
That's really good.
That is really good to have in your neighborhood. I want to participate.
Really?
Yes. I want to be a volunteer for that.
Well, I think a good way to start is to get yourself CPR
And then you could drive one of those big trucks.
it's a noisy parade this morning.
Yes, it is. Wow,
So
they
we
had
got the
3
Eugene Springfield
alarm
Fire
CERT
Department. We
program.
got Cottage Grove coming up.
Cottage Grove.
So this is Smart
Yes.
coming through the square.
Oh, smart. Yes.
Start teaching. What's it called?
Start making a reader today.
Oh, that's it.
And you can volunteer. You
Yeah, I
did.
volunteered a little bit. I just couldn't remember
What
it
did you
stood
do?
for. Well, you go, I went to the Harris School when it was still open and
Yes.
spent an hour with kids reading books. It's just like it says. And it's fun if you
Yeah.
have an hour or so a week. Start making a reader today.
Mm.
They go preschool through 3rd grade.
Wow.
Helping kids read. So that's always a good thing.
And they've got a mascot over there, a red dog. Oh my gosh, look at these guys.
Cloud City Garrison, 501 1st Legion. These are all costumes.
The Rebel Legend. Whoa. Man, these guys look
They'll
like
be
they should
here
be
in
on the
October.
CERT program.
They'll be here in October making an appearance at the
In October?
Eugene International Film Festival.
Ah, yes.
Classic costumes.
They're ready.
Isn't it great that Eugene's on the map for film?
Oh my gosh, look who's coming here. It's the Fart 2 shuttle coming down the road.
From the Oregon Country Fair.
The Oregon Country Fair people
And
are
that
fun.
stands for Fair Area Rapid Transit because they got to move people around out there, and one bus just wasn't working.
Yeah, but I think they called it Fart for some reason.
Because it's supposed to be humorous.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. It looks like an old bread truck. But it's purple.
It is purple.
this year,
There's a
like
lot
you
of
said.
purple out there. Look at that's a tree walking by. And there's Tony, my man.
Woo!
Yes. Oh, that's Ray Sewell.
Sorry, I recognize a lot of these folks. You were just out at the fair doing Culture Jam.
Culture Jam.
too, weren't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
we were out there at Culture Jam, and there's Andy Man with his big peach. There's Dale flying a kite.
Oregon Country
Pamela.
Fair is a great example of what's right in this community.
Yes.
All these people and scholarships and stewardship of the land. And
They do.
it's all good. It's very good. Yeah, very good.
It's a very family-friendly entertainment. It's perfect to bring out the spirit in you. And wow.
Next, we've got
Yes.
We the People coming up through the square.
Ah, yes. And what's that?
Well, they're all about.
It's like Mr. Big to me.
Well, they're.
Our worst nightmare.
It's hard to give a quick spiel about what it's about, but
Yeah.
challenging fairness in business and.
They are standing up to that.
Stop the hijacking of our democracy, that
Exactly.
kind of stuff.
Yep.
Corporations are pretty full of themselves these days.
They think they run the country.
If you've been alive long enough, you can see the trends, right?
Well, they're sapping the money out of this community. We got to stop it. So bringing on parades like this and bringing the excitement in and letting them just go on by, that's what it's about.
And another one of my favorite groups, the ACLU.
Ah, yes.
Some people hate the ACLU and call them a bunch of leftist whiners, but you know what?
I
I
don't
find
know.
a place for it.
I
Personally.
think we
I
need
think
their
it's good.
voice. They are loud and clear. And
Well,
they are
part of what
protecting
makes a
us.
democracy is hashing over everything we take for granted,
Sure.
isn't it? I mean, that's
we need
my
to have
understanding.
debates on that, and we need to have an open society.
Yeah.
And that's what they're about, bringing that in. So I like that very much.
That's good.
Peace now.
Peace now.
Peace.
We're
Oh,
doing
here comes
the
the
peace thing
peace
now.
now, the peace train. There it is. Wow.
And the train cars all represent another broad area of organizations,
Yep.
like we saw earlier in the Asian Coalition,
Yes.
Peace Coalition here with their lovely train.
Yes, they're raising the roof on peace, and that needs to be seen on a daily basis. It's beyond war.
That would be nice. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but
We
it's a
want
nice
it to
thought.
happen.
It's a nice thought, and it's very nice that they
Yes,
trot
that they
out
bring that in.
their parade train every year
It's true.
with the peace signs.
Ah, the Million Mom March.
A lot of different groups.
Yes.
Peace for kids. That would be nice.
Women in Black.
Yeah, they're their own little group too.
Oh, they're all
Yeah.
part of this peace train. And they're all stepping together.
Here's Habitat for Humanity,
Yes.
raising the roof, coming on through. What'll you build?
What will you build? That's what they're asking you.
What'll you build?
Will you build something to help others? Build it economically and build it small. Voodoo Chili. Lady got a hammer in her hand. I know what she's gonna do.
That's great.
Okay. I tell you, people like that are raising the roof. They're raising the roof. Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, we've got the readers. I am not sure. It's the Northwest Community Credit Union. That's what that is.
Ah,
And they're very loud. So let's hear what they have to say.
let's hear what they have to say. Let's keep silent. Oh,
Can't
They lost the sound.
Raising the roof. I guess that's they're all about giving you a mortgage to raise your own roof or something, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah. Tacking on a mortgage. Looks
Few
like
recognizable people down there. I wonder if they're credit union members.
they probably are. Oh my gosh. All that noise.
Well, they have like the biggest truck in the whole parade.
They do. And they've got enough gasoline to run it,
Yeah,
apparently.
right.
And there they go.
There was a time, I think, when it wasn't so many motorized vehicles.
Yeah,
I
just to
don't-
be self-propelled
I know.
or pull or
Now here's
push.
the Look Me in the Eye program, which is from Oregon Supported Living, which helps people with developmental disabilities,
Oh,
helps them in their lives, see what's possible.
look me in the eye. It's sort of like, let's connect.
Right.
Let's connect with each other. Look me in the
Right.
eye. How can I help you?
Right.
Compassion. I see it right there. That's wonderful. They're raising the
Well,
roof.
and how do we want to define disabilities? Because I know plenty of people that don't have so-called disabilities, but they won't look you in the eye. So there's other social issues behind looking somebody in the eye.
Well,
that
there's their
just
disability.
not
They
looking
can't
at
look
them
you in the eye.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, they've got a great showing today. They just
do.
keep coming on.
My gosh, look at that line. That's wonderful. Those are people looking each other in the eye. Yes. Nice round of applause.
Full access and Oregon Supported Living. Lots of dedicated staff on that one.
It is.
So,
And they too are raising the roof. Yes.
oh, we have a moment.
Yes.
Let's reintroduce ourselves. Verna Reedy and John Duran here, giving you a little MC time for the Eugene Celebration Parade 2011, raising the roof for Habitat for Humanity.
And I like to bring food and make people happy, so I brought Verna Reed a little guacamole and a nice carved melon here.
Well, that's sweet.
And there goes the last
The bus.
bus
It's the bus.
looking me in the
Thank
eye.
you. That looks lovely. Little
Yes.
guacamole and cantaloupe.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes, you're welcome. I brought you some chips too.
Oh, well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that later, yes.
So, who's coming on through now? I think the Oregon Society of CPAs.
Oh my. Well,
Now that's a controversial group, don't
I'll
you think?
tell you, they're pretty
CPAs?
quiet there. I think they're working on numbers right now. They're
So
probably counting their steps.
their motto is
Ooh,
save
there's a
for a
number.
rainy day. $15 spent a week on coffee could be $38,222.
Oh, is that what that is?
Invested properly over 30 years.
Oh, instead,
That's
give it
30
to them.
years of no
Yes.
coffee?
The
I don't know.
I-
We might need to come up with like an alternative
chocolate
plan for
you know.
me. I don't know.
Chocolate would do for me. They
I
could
don't
give
go
me-
out for coffee much, but I do like the coffee. I have to
Yes,
say.
but just think of how much you could save.
No, I get the point. I'm just being me. I'm half Italian, half Irish. I always got some conflict.
Oh,
You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Didn't see the Italian.
Oregon
Yes.
Cars now, or
Yes.
not Oregon Cars, but
What is that?
the car
Oh, it's the
car
Oregon
Folk Society.
Yes,
There's a car show here today. If you come on down this weekend, you can
I see. And
I
are they all
just
parked?
I love all this old car business.
You do.
Mhm.
Like that
I love
Chevy?
the new
Yeah.
paint jobs. You can spend
Oh.
like 5-6 grand on a paint job on one of those.
Oh
Can you
my
imagine?
gosh, that is a lot of money.
I mean, they look great.
They do. They probably don't drive them though.
Okay, it's the moment we've been waiting for.
And this moment is,
It's the giant slug, and it's
the giant
Mr.
slug.
DeFazio.
Following
with his
up.
wheelbarrow, this line
Yes,
scooper.
yes. I wonder if he's going to stop and shovel.
Every year, it's the same thing.
I don't think he gets tired of
He's
this.
dependable.
This is what he needs to do. I think he was sworn into office with that wheelbarrow. There he goes, waving, saying hello.
Little political
Yep.
pat on the back.
There
Very
we go.
nice.
We do want to see him every once in a while.
We do.
And he's going to stop and shovel.
I wouldn't want to be a politician, I'll tell you that. It's a rather thankless job.
I think it's lonely. I think it's a bit of a lonely job.
I don't think you can ever be alone if you're a politician.
I mean, they're all the same. Oh, I didn't say
They're
that.
like hungry at the big buffet, maybe, right?
Oh, he brought his marching band.
Well, they got rhythm, those
Wow.
volunteers.
They
They're
do. Look at
bopping.
a lot more volunteers this year, I see. Yeah. They're pausing for a moment here.
And now,
Coming into the square.
here we have the Slug Queen this year.
There she is.
Yay!
In her
Holly
slime.
goes slugly.
In her slime. Look at that green slime she's sitting on. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Society for the
There she
Legitimization of the Ubiquitous Gastropod, also known as Slug Queen.
Yes.
There she is,
And
with
she's
her
so
court
happy.
Court
Yes.
of friendly followers.
And little bees. Friendly bees.
And the Jordan Schnitzer Art Museum. I
Oh,
believe the
right
Slug
behind.
Queen this year is affiliated with the Schnitzer Museum. Interesting piece of,
Relation?
I suppose.
Yes. You just never know in Eugene. Things come together, they gel. Coalitions are made every day.
Coalitions, that's it.
That's the word we're looking for.
That's good. Rob Handy,
Rob Handy's next.
he's next.
And I want
Another political moment.
Yes, they batched them all together so we can move them on. We do want to see what
Rob Handy's about.
Yes,
He's a commissioner.
Yes, he's a commissioner, and he wants to put solar energy on every person's roof.
Yeah.
And that's what we should do, as well as on your vehicles. And there's a vehicle over there with that. Sun power.
Well, that's supposedly the whole new green revolution.
I think it's due. And just think
Yeah, maybe.
how
maybe
quiet
it'll be
your
fine.
streets would be. Just think how slow we could be going through the streets, waving and talking to people.
With the conditions here in Eugene, we would have to have solar panels on every roof to make anything work around here.
Yes.
Remember, summer didn't start until like August
Oh, it
1st
did.
this year.
I know. But you know what? If we could turn off every other source of main power and just turn to alternative power during our sunny days, now that would be a pilot program that Rob Handy could forward. Did you see him yet? Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's in the little car.
In that
just
little
went through.
car. And another thing, he should be driving that to work back and forth. That's
Perhaps
another
he
thing.
is. Who knows? Well, we have another gap in the action
Yes,
while we
another
wait
gap.
for Register Guard to come through the intersection.
Yes, and I just wanted to say that the Register Guard is part of the what is it? The Fiesta Latina.
Oh,
And
Okay.
just want to cut a couple of cucumber chips here for you and your guacamole so that we can enjoy that float that's about to come through. There you go.
well, you're very busy up here this morning.
Yes, I am.
So we are here on Saturday, August 27th for the 2011 Eugene Celebration Parade, Raising the Roof. And we do have the Fiesta Latina group coming through. And Register Guard, they teamed up a little bit, it looks like, this year. I'm big on the Register Guard. That's the first thing I do every morning is get the paper and
You get the
read
paper
it.
and read it. Wow.
Oh, I do.
I read secondhand Register Guards at the library, neighbors, but I do read it. And
This is the 30th anniversary of the Day of the Dead.
yes, Day
I
of the
can't
Dead.
say that in Spanish.
El
Can you?
Día de los Muertos.
There you go.
Thank you. Yes, I'm
And
practicing
so
my
we
Spanish.
have some puppets and some dancers. Let's take a look at them.
Yes, and they bring on the Day of the Dead food, music, artifacts that the person who passed away enjoyed, and then they take these things and they go to the grave and they offer them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and that's why I think guacamole is probably on the top of the list. So there we
You can
have
bring
it.
that to my grave. How's that?
Yeah, would you like that? Okay, that's how I find out these things.
Very nice puppetry, and now we have a mariachi band coming. Let's take a listen to them.
There's a skeleton out there.
And I
Mariachi.
love those traditional costumes everybody brings out.
Right.
That's great. All right, more gymnastics. We actually have somebody working out on the pommel horse. That's
On the
great.
pommel horse.
The U.S.
Oh,
Gymnastics
yes, look at
Academy.
that.
Oh, that's
My gosh,
that's
I
like
mean-
a pommel. What are those called? An ottoman. And some little girls
Whoa!
back flipping. That's
Look
always
at the flipping
swell.
going on there. Yes.
I've been working on my cartwheel. I'm a little straighter.
I can do a cartwheel.
Yeah, I only get like maybe 50-50 at this point. But
I can only do 3 cartwheels, and the third one's the best.
okay.
But look at how easy that looks. Yeah. But you got to have strong arms, good wrists.
Here we have the
And
naughty
swinging
knitters,
feet.
John.
What's coming down the line
They are
here?
knitting together on one giant scarf today.
Oh, they are, and they're working on it right
Extremely
now.
long scarf. So
Oh
they want to
my.
bring awareness to fiber arts. That's
Yes.
fairly obvious. And community spirit.
Absolutely.
The naughty knitters.
Look at how they're all connected. It's a brilliant idea. They're all connected, and they're all participating in reading.
And they're all
this
well
cube.
dressed.
And they're very well dressed. And again, they're wearing shoes, so. Oh, they look wonderful. You know, the breeze is coming up, and it's making this day perfect. Look at that handstand over there.
Oh,
man.
yeah. We can't see
Wonderful,
it on the show,
beautiful.
but
Yes.
Yeah.
And look at now they're going in a circle in the square here. Whoa, circle in the square. Who would have thought of that?
look at that.
They're marching.
Swath by swath.
Yes.
They're knitting us a rainbow.
And they're able to wave at the same time. They are doing a tremendous job out there. Say goodbye to the Eugene Nodder Knitters.
Oh, look at that
Naughty
little
knitters.
wagon's got all sorts of knitted items all over that.
Well, here we have a
There's
little break
the
right
One
now.
More Time marching band. You can hear them in the distance.
Yes,
We're about halfway through. Well, a little more than halfway
a little bit
through.
more than halfway through.
Who doesn't like a marching band, huh?
I
They've
like
been
a little.
entertaining us for more than 20 years.
Hmm.
Have fun, play well, and wear a rubber chicken in every
Oh.
musical case.
I don't see the rubber chicken, but. La, la.
And a majorette. How
Oh,
great
yes.
is that?
She hasn't dropped it yet.
Ah, that's a high pressure job.
That's got to be that one.
All right, let's
That was
hear
the
their
one.
fine
Oh.
work.
One. Excellent. Excellent. She. Oh, lady stepped out of the march.
I have never seen a red tuba before, or if I haven't acknowledged seeing a red tuba. That's awesome.
Those are beautiful. Yes.
Love the hard hats.
Wonderful.
And the tubas. It's a lovely combination.
Everybody's working in the ditch these days. Yes. And this guy's peddling his, or maybe he's just lost.
Now we have the
Who is
disc
it?
golfers coming through.
Ah, the disc. Oh, the disc golfer.
Yeah.
Now that. Oh, they're trying
That's
to
a fun
score.
sport.
I see. It's a moving target.
Yeah, I live
I
over
get it.
by Westmoreland Park, and there's a disc course over there. People are
You
out
got-
there
no. Yes.
doing their thing.
Have you done this before?
No, I haven't. I love frisbee, but it's a game, you know.
Look at that. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like 9 holes or something.
That looks like fun. Yes, and they got
So they're
great
talking
outfits.
about putting a new disc golf course over in what's that park? Alton Baker.
Alton Baker Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
Alton
bit of
Baker.
controversy about that. The runners don't want to be interfered with, and
It won't
the
hurt if you
disc
get
golfers
hit.
are saying we won't interfere with you.
I mean, it's
so.
not like a golf ball hitting
Well,
you.
you know, it's a great big park. That's what I think.
It's a big part. They need
park.
to have more people out in the park, and that's a great idea. I second the motion.
All right, so now we have a church group coming through, the first Christian group 100 years ago. Wow. They help out with the Egan Warming Center, which is a big deal here in the winter. People have a place to come in and get warm.
Yes, it looks like they're warm enough down there. But they've got a wonderful rainbow roof, and they are raising that roof.
Next Step Recycling coming through now. They've done a great
Next,
job.
yes.
I'm especially proud of them for all the computer junk that doesn't
Oh,
go,
that you don't have to
go in
toss
the wrong
out.
places.
Right,
Yeah, and
right.
of course they give this stuff away to people who could use it too.
Yes,
so that's
yes, at a reduced
You can
price.
also buy stuff, from what I understand.
Yes, you can. Yes, and they're in my neighborhood, so
Are they?
it's really
Yeah.
easy to find them right off 11th Street. Very friendly, and I guess you could even wear that equipment. If they can't sell it, you can put it on.
So next we've got Duck Power coming through, and what's interesting about them today is they're generating their own power to make music, I guess. They've
They
got
are?
50 bicycles, or maybe they're just saying it's enough to generate power. I'm not sure.
So they're generating their own power. That's right. This
By
is
riding
the
a
best
bicycle.
source of energy right here. Calorie power. Or potato power, you know, calories from your potato. And that's what drives the bikes. You came down on a bike.
I did come down on my bike today.
Yes. You came down
It's
and it was
easier
very
than
quiet?
trying to get through traffic.
Yes, it is.
So yellow and green, always a duck theme, and look, we have
Yep.
a couple of princesses.
We have some
Miss University
Miss Lane
and
County.
Miss Lane County.
Yes. And they're wearing crowns. Well,
Heck.
heck. How did they get their crown?
Well,
Oh,
there's
look at
nothing
that.
about them in our notes, but that was fun. A little extra glitz coming through.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Okay, what do we have here?
We have the Lane County Labor Council.
Labor Council, yes. And they're holding up their banners.
Oh, you know, the usual, fighting for fair wages and social justice.
It is the usual. It's
Support of
constant.
unions and
It
all
is
of that.
Constant.
Well, you know, the money people around in the country and around the world, try to get the pay of the workers to double time it for half as much.
Half as much money.
It's
That-
the usual.
We can't
Friendly
let that
Neighborhood Farmers 100
Okay,
Hen March. That's
here we are.
my,
They're
my
raising the
area.
coop.
Yeah.
There they are. That's where you live, in the Friendly Neighborhood area. 100 Hen March.
Well, they won last year, Best Laughs.
Did. And oh, there's a chicken
Whimsy
right
and
there.
the cause. That's why they won. And they brought their little chickens out
They
with them.
did.
See, we didn't see many animals this year.
There's a
did
big
we?
egg down there. I think the lady laid an egg.
That's
Oh,
great.
this is great. We need to see this every year, almost every day, because chickens are nonstop. They're providing us food and nourishment.
Right?
I eat eggs almost every day.
Yeah. Good source of a
good,
complete food.
yes, complete food, pastured eggs. That's where
And
we'll go.
it's relatively easy to make a chicken happy.
That's right.
That's what I've learned.
They eat scraps like I do. Yeah, I don't lay eggs.
Mackenzie River Trust now
Yes.
is coming through.
Okay, here we
They're
go.
all about land conversation, conservation.
Conservation,
my
yes.
tongue's tired. It's getting a little limp.
Yeah, but they do a great job out there, and they're marching today.
Well, it's all about land and water and open spaces and preservation spaces and
Yes, and
being a good steward.
That's
Be
it.
a good steward. Like pack your trash out. I
take
was
care of
just
the
up at
land.
Fern Ridge, swimming. I don't know, a day or two ago, and people left all this plastic at a little fire building site.
Yes.
Like,
What were they thinking?
I don't know. Somebody else will pick it up. It won't blow into the water supply. I don't know what people think, but it kind of annoys me.
It does. It's
Okay, so we got to break into action. A big gap.
big gap.
And we want to tell you that this is our yearly sort of community awareness about having access to free speech and basically free TV if you want to put on your own show.
And I think that's what CTV is about. It shows ideas, new ideas, ideas you don't usually see on other television programs. So you could present your idea and say, this is what I see in Eugene in the future, or this is what I'd like to see right now.
Here's how I like to look at it is like the regulated, we're regulated too,
Certainly.
but the standard media has to stay within the lines, but at
Certainly.
CTV you can come out of the lines
You
a little
can.
bit. You can scribble outside the lines a little bit. And if you really want to scribble out the lines, your show can go on after 10 p.m.
That's right.
That's right. So you
And-
got a before 10 p.m. and an after 10 p.m.
Yes.
kind of flavor. So we're located out
And we're before 10 p.m.
at Sheldon High School,
Yep.
around in the back, out where KRVM is.
Yes.
Also, and open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, after 4 p.m.
After 4 p.m. till about 10 p.m.
But since it's all volunteer, that's kind of negotiable.
They
a
have
little bit.
wonderful computer stations there, and you can edit your program. You need help? Larry
You can-
Doberstein is there, or other helpers will be there. Jim is great.
And
Michael
there's
teaches.
classes to get you up to
Yes.
speed a little bit. Or
Yes.
you could make arrangements to have a tutor, that kind of stuff. And you can find us on the internet too, right?
You can
Cable
find-
access television.
That's
you
correct.
can kind of Google that and see what comes up.
Yes.
And what else?
A wonderful studio in there, and we have bands go in there performing, and that place is busy. So come on down.
It is-
You can
yeah,
learn.
you can watch people making their own shows.
That's
actually.
right.
We
You
got
can
the
come
sound
down and
booth
watch.
and all that going on.
It is a great program. I've been volunteering for CTV for over 15 years. I think it's the longest I've
Wow,
volunteered.
that's a long time.
And I usually am like a 1 year, 2 year relationship with.
All
groups.
right, we're going to get
Yes.
back on track. I see Alexi's got the camera focused on the square. So who do we have next?
I see a cow.
Dutch Brothers.
The Dutch Brothers, of course.
Who, strategically located on
Yes.
our alternate
Right on
parade
the
route this
corner.
year. They've made a killing down here this morning. They are amped up. Caffeine for all.
Caffeine
Yay,
for all.
Caffeine for
Now
all.
they should have been after the Northwest Community Credit Union Bank, or was it was the CPAs that were telling you to stop drinking coffee? Right.
They're great fundraisers. Say what you want about the Dutch Brothers, but they have plugged and tuned in to community, and that's
Yeah.
all on them. That's all for them.
Well, chocolate could do the same, but they do coffee. That's cool. Oh my gosh, this is the
Raise
art.
the wolf.
Raise the wolf. It's Green Hill.
And they brought out their art. That's so nice.
A couple of dogs down there saying hello.
They need volunteers. I'd also like to take this opportunity to remind
Yes.
people that the pavement does get hot on the bottom of dogs' feet.
That's true.
That's all I'm going to say about that. It's
I
nice
see.
to see them all.
Yep. Hopefully they got little
I
muffin
think people
pants.
forget that. You just take your shoes off and walk on the hot pavement for 5 minutes and see how you like it.
I don't want to do that. I know what happens.
It's today's
Yeah.
fine. We got a lot
Yes.
of shade and
We do.
whatnot.
You're right. They
and
are-
it's still early. But
Yes.
I'll tell you, when I see people out there in their nice little shoes and their dogs on the burning hot pavement,
my gosh.
don't get me started.
Don't get no.
Okay,
I bet
here we
you say
go.
something.
We've
Okay.
got cars.
What
We've got
are we
lots
looking
of
at
cars.
now?
Sun Automotive.
Sun Automotive.
Duck my truck. Sun Automotive does vehicle makeovers.
Yes. Do they install sunroofs? Is that their thing?
Well,
Because it says Sun Automotive.
you
I'm
got
guessing.
me. You know what? They didn't give us really good notes.
That's
So
okay.
I can't say much about them other than they have great automotive service.
Oh, yes, they
Just
do.
like their car says.
Oh, but the next, you don't have to say anything. It's the Eastern Dance Guild of Eugene.
So who doesn't like a good belly dance, huh? Let's see what they got for us this morning.
Is that Cindy down there? No. Yes. They have over 120 performers in their group.
Yay!
And they are on CTV. I've seen them many times.
Lots of stuff is shaking.
Ah,
Now we
they're
have
gorgeous.
another church, the Unitarian Universalist Church.
Yes. And they are about peace.
Well, they say they're founded in 1909, so
That is
That's
a
a
long
long time.
They've participated in a lot of community events. And here they are on a scalpel. What's that? That construction. They're into construction too.
they're raising a new roof. Evidently, they've got a new
Ah,
church that they're moving to at 13th and Chambers.
Yes,
If
that's right.
anybody's interested in that. Churches are, you know, historically known for helping out community.
Yes, they are. And they are helping this community. And there's prayer. Always prayer.
There's their little announcement about moving.
We have some pollinators coming by.
We do. The Northwest Center for Alternatives to Pesticides in their bee costumes.
Yes, we must protect those bees. We must realize.
Pollinators were late this year. I think that's a very good lesson for everybody who was wondering where all the food was earlier in the season.
Yes, that's right.
Because it was cold and wet and other issues.
I just saw a bee, a real bee.
I know.
Just checking us out. They're around us. And we are honored to have our bees come by.
Pollinators.
And they're having a pollinator
There's no
party.
food without pollination.
There is no food at all, so we need to allow them to pollinate.
The Trillium Community Health Plan Insurance. This is a 1921
Whoa, that is a beautiful
Model
vehicle.
T. Is that beautiful?
That is
paint
gorgeous.
Job. That's one of them expensive
Yeah,
paint jobs.
it is. 2,000, 2,500.
Okay, Mind Freedom International. This is all about celebrating 25 years of advocacy for people who have been labeled with psychiatric diagnoses. So it is all about rights.
Yes. And it's tireless work.
And non-drug treatment choices in the mental health system. Our problem is we've shrunk the mental health system down to just about nothing, right? So I don't know how we're going to get around that, but good for them. Dance for a Reason and the Reach Center. Getting kids to move around. Yeah, that's a great
There
place.
she is. There's Jeannie down there.
Dance for a Reason every year, again, a community volunteer effort.
Yes, I volunteer also. I teach a amazing seed art cooking class. And they have a wonderful garden out front, kitchen inside.
Yep. This year I'm actually thinking about being in one of the groups auditioning to be part of this.
Yes.
It's a time commitment, and you know how I am about commitment.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you're
But
here
it would
every
be
year.
fun, I know. That would be fun. They do a great job
Yes.
keeping people in their bodies for as long as possible, or getting people back into their bodies for as long as
That's
possible.
so important.
It's
Thank
very
you.
important. Yeah.
That's important work, Myrna. We do not give you enough credit for that.
I'm not talking about me. So full for Lane
Yes.
County. That's very, very obvious.
Now, I don't know what this Campbell soup is about.
7.7 million pounds of food went to Lane County residents last year
I see.
alone.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
That's a lot of food. And again, without all of this, a lot of people are not going to be very happy community members.
Yes, yes. They do a tremendous job of giving food out on a regular basis. They're at the bottom helping us feed the masses. I know that they
Lots
go
of
around
volunteers.
restaurants and they pick up foods that are still refrigerated but are outdated, and they still can serve these foods.
Yeah,
These
and they
foods are
have that
fine.
nice new dining room too.
Yes, right there across from the Wall Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very Lincoln and 8th, I believe.
Right.
Very busy. They do a tremendous amount of work.
Well, we're facing another large gap,
Yes,
John.
that's another large gap.
So do you have any plans to put on a show for yourself on cable access? I'm always
I-
making promises I don't fulfill. I've got
Yes.
so much tape that needs editing that I'm hoping for a miracle. I
Well,
have a lot of good
yes.
footage and stuff. And
Are you talking about your yoga?
oh, there's
by
some
design?
of that. There's, just a whole bunch of different
Would you
little
be
things.
interested in doing a little cooking show with me? Maybe that's something that you might be able to do. I mean, all it is just preparing foods and serving it, eating it.
Yeah, I
And-
can do the eating part.
Yeah, you
This
can do-
looks delightful.
Yes.
Look at that.
Well, that's the kind of program I would like to
And
put
you
on.
can show us how to do that at
Very
home.
easy. Actually, I would like to show kids to show
Yeah,
the viewers.
That's so great.
Yeah, I think kids are just excited
so
about
cooking
food.
show is one option.
That's one option.
And what else do we have going on there? There's sport shows.
There's sports shows.
We've got a lot of religious programming for those who like that kind of thing.
Yes, we do. We have bands that are performing.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. There's like music videos.
And you never know who might walk in, just in the studio.
And there's a lot of talk show
Lot
kind of scenarios.
Yes, there's a lot of good talk show to try and explain what's going on in the Middle East, for instance, or what's happening
So there's
in
some
this country.
politics.
A lot of politics. And every once in a while, we get some comedy. We get some real live, funny stuff. And, we're just looking for people who want to come in with new talents. And we're going to help you produce the show.
Right, and who's ever producing the videos for the Emerald City Roller Girls, I mentioned that earlier.
Yes.
That was a new thing to me because I what is that called? Surf. I surf a lot. And come upon that one night, and I'm like, holy moly! And if you see a good action shot, you wait 12 hours and you can see it again, right? So, lots of opportunity to make a show.
Yes.
Lots of opportunity to entertain the rest of us who can't always get out.
That's right.
I
And
don't get out a
this
whole lot anymore, so it's fun to see what you can see on cable access.
cable
29.
access,
Yeah.
Channel 29. Tom Cleveland's been there for many years. Larry Dauberstein. These people are helping us keep the program rolling.
Yeah, and Comcast, I'd like to mention them.
Yes.
Because they help kind of keep the money flowing towards CTV to help upgrade and, stay current. And
Yeah, they do that. They're
and all
very
the volunteers
generous.
that know how to do all that stuff, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun. I've done this celebration down there on the street. It's a lot of fun with the folks, with the audience. It's exciting. It's very easy. All you have to do is take one class, and then you know how to operate
And
a
you're
camera.
certified for life.
Certified for life, basically.
Okay, John, we gotta just interject here. The village school is coming through.
Oh, this is the village school.
This is the village school.
The village school is making history. They are going to run their own kitchen this year without
Are
the
they?
help of the 4J food providers, Sodexo. So they're on their own,
Oh, really?
and they're asking for support for their equipment.
Right, aren't you
and-
gonna lend them something, right?
I'm going to lend them a big mixer, a 20-quart mixer and a speed rack.
And
And I'm going to help and participate
Oh,
as
that's
much
so
as I can.
nice. Well, they've got, lots of friends and family and staff. They've got their marimba band coming shortly. And their school dragon.
Ah, yes. It's a kind of a low-key dragon. It's the kids that are walking it through.
That's a lovely dragon. Look at all that fabric flapping in
Yes.
the wind.
It's a happy dragon.
It's a happy dragon.
Beautiful horns.
Love that marimba sound. Doesn't it make you just want to shake this truck?
Yes, on top of the
Don't
roof.
shake the truck, no.
That's
But
so
we
good.
want to. We
Isn't
want to
that
do.
so soothing? Isn't that just... They do this at the Oregon Country Fair, where they just go right through the crowds with a band, music playing. It just makes you feel alive. We should have that in Eugene, just passing through downtown, just slow things down, let the bus wait.
It's hard to be unhappy when you hear marimba music,
Oh, you're
isn't
so
it?
right. You're so right. We bring a lot of
It's hard to
happiness.
be unhappy when you play it too. You get all that dopamine going on, and it gets a smile on your face.
Once you get that rhythm going, it's easy. Yes, it's very easy. And
So we've got the next float, the Eugene Opera, putting on Carmen in December.
Ah,
And we've got
yes.
some of those stage actors giving us a little show.
what are they going to do on that flatbed?
Orate, I believe is
Orate.
the word. Orate.
Oh, they're getting the crowd clapping in unison.
I think opera's hilarious.
The what?
The opera is hilarious
Oh
if you're an
my
opera
God.
singer, because you got to act and sing and make faces and
Yes.
manage your breath and everything.
You got to have the energy to do
Oh
it too.
my gosh, yeah.
Oh. That's a woman singing that. Whoa. Ah,
Well, we're really
drama.
going for it. All right,
Okay.
John, who is this? We have another
Yes.
sort of gymnastics.
I think we do. We have.
The National Academy,
Oh, these people
as
are
opposed to the
incredible.
International Academy.
Ah, yes.
These people have been the home of Olympians and
Great
champions of all sorts, state, regional, and they're just winging around
think that one kid's holding on to his life.
I know. Well, he's been doing that the whole time, coming down the street.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow.
We have the stilt walkers coming through. Look at this person walking on their hands. Even.
Yes, walking on their hands too, man. These
Well, it
people
builds
are
confidence, I would say, more
Yeah.
than anything else.
strong. Character, good callus on your hands. They're cartwheeling.
West Cascade Peace Corps Association.
And
Peace
the
Corps has
beautiful
been
flag.
around for
Yes.
50 years this year. 50 whole years.
Wow.
That means I'm
Right.
1 year older than the Peace Corps.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
I'm 2. No, I'm 12.
Wow.
60.
So they've represented 139 different countries. Over 200,000 Americans have been involved in the Peace Corps in the last 50 years. It's fabulous.
And they're being followed by a wonderful
The
band.
Kudana Band, there we go.
And they're bringing the forest with them. Isn't that gorgeous? A lot of rhythm.
Cahoots,
And the Cahoots.
coming through. White Bird Clinic, that's their Cahoots band. Providing crisis assistance to people in crisis on the streets of Eugene. And
Yes.
they have 2 vans now.
They have 2 vans. I think they have over
So they can be in 2
85,000.
places at once.
Maybe that's why I saw them on one end of town and the other. I tell you, they respond to 85,000 service requests annually. That's a lot. They're very busy.
Science Factory coming through this time.
They're coming through and they're looking.
They have a dinosaur theme this year.
Yeah, the
I
dinosaur.
dig dinosaurs, get it? I dig dinosaurs.
All you have to do is just see it. That's what we mean, folks.
Their I Dig Dinosaurs exhibit is opening on September 28th. I think that's tomorrow, isn't it?
That is tomorrow.
No,
September-
that's August 28th
Oh,
tomorrow.
that's
so
on,
next
right.
month.
Next
what
month.
am I thinking?
There it is. It's riding a
So
unicycle.
next month, yeah, come on down. That's awesome.
That is wonderful. Boy, that's a colorful dinosaur.
And the Hodads now.
Here they come. 200
Tree planters.
200
Legends in
million
their own
trees
minds.
planted. And they sing while they plant.
It's a cooperative where they plant trees. They've been at it since 1971.
Wow.
And they've planted millions of trees. And this is their 40-year reunion this year.
Wow. And they're wearing hard hats. Green
And
hard hats.
pickaxes. Thank you for the trees,
Yes,
everybody.
thank you. Thank you.
for the trees.
I think they're on their way to their next planting. Yes. I see.
It's so fun to see so many recognizable faces now that I've been here for so long.
Do you recognize half of these people?
Not half, but a fair amount.
A fair amount of them.
Here's the Lane Blood Center. Now I'm working at LCC. I recognize
Oh,
a
yes.
lot more people than ever.
Yes.
Lane Blood Center.
Yes, yes.
50
Have you given
years.
blood lately?
No, I have not.
I haven't either.
But there are extraordinary donors who have, and we all thank
Yes.
them.
We do. And there's this bus that travels around town, so it's convenient when they're in your neighborhood. Yeah, and it just takes an ordinary person to give blood.
Well, all you have to do is go in that big van and sit down in like a recliner or something, and they
Yeah.
hook you up, and then they give you a cookie later.
Right afterwards. I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's worth
great.
a cookie. Especially
Well,
if
they
it's
used to give
homemade.
cookies. I don't know if that's correct to do anymore, but.
Juice
And
will
there's
do.
a dancing drop of blood.
That's a happy.
I wonder if that dancing drop of blood has a nickname.
Look at it. It's on its
Like
toes.
Drippy or something.
Drippy.
Drippy, the blood drop.
I think cross-eyed might fit it.
That's great, though.
It's got an arrow pointing up, so it must be looking up.
So here's Gertie, the bookmobile.
Oh, the bookmobile.
The
This is-
bookmobile. Been resurrected after like hanging out doing nothing for 7 years on the Oregon State lot.
It's
Get
been
that
sitting there.
bookmobile up and running again.
Yes, that's not a
Bringing
$2,000
affordable
paint
books
job,
to
though.
the people.
No.
And if you're a senior,
Yes.
which are we seniors? 50
I know
plus?
I am.
I don't know. We could get a free book.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
Let's wave to the book
Wow.
people.
And they got low steps, so you don't have to step too high. It's easy to
So,
step into the
yeah,
back.
it's been serving for 30 years, and now it's
Yes.
back on after a 7-year hiatus.
Wow, it's about time.
They could hook up with the Smart Reader program, don't you
They
think?
can. You could
That
go
could be
inside
a good
there.
lice coalition for them.
That would be a good yes, the word coalition's coming up again.
It is.
They're raising the roof on coalition reading. And now we have, oh, here's the Rex. This is the
This
Rex.
is the Rex.
And I didn't know that they were musicians.
And we got absolutely nothing to say on them because we got no script. So you know what we're going to say?
What are we going to say?
Mixiest forest byproduct. With a bunch of people on a flatbed playing music.
Music. I think they're beginners.
It's a drum circle.
The drum circle.
Rhythms by the
Anyone-
river. Oh, it's Willamette Oaks. See, we didn't get our notes, folks. Those are the Willamette folk drummers.
Wonderful. Look at them. They're having a wonderful time.
And there's Miss Janet Hollander doing her heebie-jeebie dance.
Oh, yes. Wow, great exercise when you're in a parade.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
Not when you're
oh,
sitting
and
up
look,
on the
we've
roof.
got some of these lifter
gosh.
kit cars. Those are fun.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that green ornament.
You can actually walk underneath that. Wow.
It can be dangerous, though, when
Holy
they get to
mackerel.
be jumping around.
Yeah, if they went a little quicker, they might.
No, you can pop a tire, and it can be a
Ah.
little dangerous. So I'm glad to see they're not hopping.
No, they're not hopping. But
A little bounce is good.
yeah, a little bounce. It's
Oh, how fun.
look at that. They're lifting up their back. They're lowering their front.
E-Web now, coming
Oh.
through.
And that's E-Whip, yes.
They're celebrating their 100th year of bringing us electricity and water, and they would like us all to appreciate the fact that they give it to us 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, including weekends and holidays.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
E-Web.
Yes, I'm glad they mentioned that part because I was a little concerned about the
Well,
weekend.
I guess in other countries.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
let's-
No,
oh
We
yeah,
want
look
less
who,
of that.
Yeah, look at that.
that's not raising the roof.
Lots of carbon monoxide poisoning for us, everybody.
Okay. We
So
need
we've got the E-Web going electric clean air behind the jumper cars. That was good. That's very good.
Yeah, we got another big vehicle coming through here again. It's E-Web. I'd like to see
That's
E-Web
their
use wind
100-year-old
power.
birthday cake. That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh,
Look at
it's a cake.
that.
It's an incredible cake.
That's incredible.
Looks like a coconut
And
cake.
it's good enough to eat.
100 years of service.
Here we have the Eugene
of
Fencing
weekend
Club.
and holiday service to included. Okay, here's the
In
fencers.
Samajar, you can hear them, folks, and that means
We're coming to
we're
the end.
coming to the end. The traditional end of the 2011
Oh my God.
Eugene
Yes.
Celebration Parade. And the lovely dancers out in front. We'll take a look at these folks.
Can you imagine they say that fencing is one of the oldest sports? You know, when the chimps were picking up sticks. I think they were doing that. Okay. They're going to bring a little bit more spirit before it ends. The dancing, oh yes. Oh, I could do that. Verna, I could do that. Look at that. Wow. There they are. Once again. Sambaja
There we go, everybody.
2011. Eugene Celebration Parade.
Now we have a little more law enforcement. Just keep everybody on the straight and narrow.
Now I think they like to party too. Yeah. Look at that guy inside that police vehicle. He's rocking.
Well,
Verna, we did
everybody,
it.
I think that's it.
Is that it? Is
Thank
this
you,
it?
John. It's been
Yes.
a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you
And
for
thank
inviting
you,
me.
Eugene, for being a fabulous community, family-friendly, and a great place to live, and caring so much about the land and the water and everything else. Every year.
We hope
Every
to
year.
see you next year. I know I'll be here next year. I'll be down probably looking at the parade.
Back in the truck.
Back in the truck again.
So we'll have another surprise guest MC. Thanks, everybody. Have a great year.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Folks, I need you to hold on for just a moment here. I need you to hold on to the crosswalk. All right, folks, High Street is now open for regular vehicle traffic at this time. If I could have you move up out of the streets and onto the sidewalk for your safety. Thank you. Cameraman, if you could just step this way just a little bit, we're going to have a car going right by you here. Thank you.
Jillian, wait.
Sir, that road's open at this time. If you could stand back for your safety, please. Thank you.
Jillian, get away.